Murdered in the Middle of the Dance by Stephen J. Bernstein. Murdered in the middle of the dance. I was lonely, my hands holding each other, tight. You think it is never like that for me, but it is. Scorched flour rested on my forehead. A bottle of pills rattled as I walked from one end of the dance floor to the other. You could tell I was sick. No one wanted to dance with me that night. But how long was the night? And every dance went on, painfully. Yes, your happiness was like a good whipping. I laid down in a room full of coats and hats and umbrellas and took it. Then I tore off my head and stuffed pills in its mouth. I threw the head in the wastebasket and walked down the hall to the men's room. And even though I didn't have a head, I was still a man. Maybe people screamed and ran into each other, trying to get away from me. I couldn't see or hear anything. Blood ran down my shirt. Blood or spit or sweat. The dance was meaningless. The head, having taken its pills, was all well. The rest was riddled with disease, but stumbled on, thoughtlessly, doubtless. You're in someone's arms. Maybe you hadn't even heard about the headless man poking at the doors in the hall. He was dressed for love. I was dressed for love. It was the same as murder. When I had to dress for it, my balls crushed against the edge of a table, a pole of punch, and ice cubes splashed all over me. That's all I know. My hands touched one another again, as though they never had met. In another room, they were giving me a shot and tying me to the stretcher. It was a waste of time trying to save a man without a head. Tomorrow, that part will be found empty in the coat room, with its flour and its mouth full of medicine. All the love went with the body, and the body is covered with punch and blood. In fact, they have taken the clothes that I wore for love and put them in a bag. Now, I am naked, and I don't have a head. I am on the slab, and they are looking. This one got murdered in the middle of the dance.